Okay, so let's do another retrospective and just assess how I'm going. What went well? What went wrong? What to change? Okay, so what went well? I feel like I'm actually doing a pretty good job of slicing off 5-minute tasks. Um, I keep thinking, almost struggling to think, how can I make this smaller? Because I sort of want to give like a 30-second, 1-minute intro to what I'm doing and then try and work through it. But that only gives me about 3.5 minutes before I'm sort of stressing out at the end. So I think what went well is slicing off 5-minute chunks. I am happy with that. I haven't started any tasks which have blown well past my expectations of whether I could get it accomplished in 5 minutes. There have been a few times where I thought, okay, this is really tiny. I should be able to do this in 3 minutes and then maybe do something tiny as well. And usually I talk a lot and stress out, and it takes me the whole 5 minutes to just finish the one thing. What went wrong? I'm getting a bit stressed out in that last 30 seconds. So this is mostly just, my own fault. I'm not really my own fault. I'm just stressed out in last 30 seconds. I want to keep to the constraint of 5 minutes because I think it's really good at forcing me to think about small pieces, forcing me to keep these videos short so that they're really focused on what I'm doing. So I think what I'm going to do differently is just try and like wrap up what I'm doing at the sort of 4-minute 30 mark, wrap up earlier. This means that I need to give myself a bit of buffer, a bit of slack at the beginning and the end, just so I can give a bit of an intro and a conclusion to what I'm doing, and that will mean I won't be so stressed. I'll be able to think more clearly and get things done. I think one thing that's gone really well is I've been forced to think about slices, small versions of functionality. So this latest thing we've been trying to do is an event counter, basically. And I was like, okay, well, what's the smallest version of an event counter? And it's like a Boolean flag. It counts 0 or 1. So really trying to do these sort of like minimal versions has made me think more about, what is the relationship between a numeric counter and a Boolean flag? Well, you can store a count of a single event in a Boolean flag, and so the MVP of getting that first event in the calendar is really using a Boolean flag, not using a counter. And I think this 5 minutes chunk process has really forced me to look for that tiny piece, and that will help me to sort of figure out where it should evolve to. So what went well is using a Boolean flag for counting one event. I liked that. Okay, another thing that went well. I really like how quickly I'm able to do these videos. It's like I said yesterday, it's like 1 minute overhead per video. So little overhead recording for recording. And that's allowed me to get like a handful of these videos out. I started yesterday. I think I got 6 videos done yesterday. That's like half an hour. And I've got another few videos done tonight. So even if I don't have very much time, I think I can get at least one out. So I'm hoping to maybe do one a day, at least. Um, okay. Anything else that went wrong? Still haven't fixed this keyboard sound issue. I've got a headset at work that I might borrow, but I don't know how I feel about that. Just like using work stuff. Okay. Well, that's it for now. I will see you guys later. Bye.